We're going to try to start 5 bikes on the very first kick.
Today's challenge is to start all my 600s that are running, all 5 of them, on the first kick. Today's challenge is to start all my 600s that are running on the first kick. They're going to be dead cold. Some of them haven't run in a month. Some ran a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
We're going to try to start 5 bikes on the very first kick. xr600r. And the first candidate just happens to be the 1996 xr600r. It looks like it's pretty cold, but it's just the candidate because it's the first in line here, the easiest to get to. So we're going to start up the 1996 xr600r. I got it for sale. You guys, it's a good bike. Watch here, we'll start it on first kick. So the 96 it's about 2 or 3 weeks away from having been started. Last time it was started 2 or 3 weeks ago. We put 16 miles on it that day, and it did great. It never had a problem. Let's see what that is. 60 degrees. You've got a 60-degree motorcycle. Okay, so you got to have enough gas in there. And then you want to put the choke on full. Pull in the compression release and run the bike through a few times to draw some of that fuel in. Get it richened up. Now this one, each bike kind of wants a different amount of kicks, I've found, or in a way. But this should be good. I'm figuring on this one 5 kicks. And then we need to find top dead center. Okay, so this one's kind of hard to find. There it is. And there it is, just past top dead center. Now first kick here, remember? Nothing. Nothing. Well, how embarrassing is that? It's not even putting out a spark. Oh, it's cold-blooded, huh? I got another bike coming out that is cold-blooded too. Okay, well, I hope you're ready to run now.
You gotta have a bike that's
bike
willing.
number 1 of the start on first kick challenge.
You know,
failed.
You gotta have a bike that's willing.
we're going to ride around and use the recorders. Checking your oil temperature here at the head. At the head, it's hotter than the side case. Okay, next up, it's the 1992 xr600r. Once again, that's an OHV, so it doesn't get ridden much. It is not sumping oil. It's full of oil and ready to go. 1992. The motor's never been taken apart. And about the only thing is, sometimes it can be hard to start because sometimes it can be hard to start, or it's always hard to start when it's cold. It's hard to find top dead center when you don't have very much compression anymore. The motor has seen better days, but it's still a great ride. Okay, so it's the same routine. You're used to this routine, aren't you? This one's going to be hard to start on the first kick. I know it. Yeah, and who knows how much gas it's got. I don't really see any gas in there. I can hear some. Okay, here we go again. We're going to have to turn on the reserve here. Choke full on. Pulling the compression release, and let's kick this thing over a bit. Full choke, throttle open at least, half, 3/4. Okay, 8 kicks. Now, like I say, it's very hard to find top dead center on this one until it warms up. There it is, I think. And there we go. Okay, wish me luck. This bike even smells good when it starts up, if you know what I mean. All right, that's cool. First kick, huh? I'm surprised. Of course, it is my oldest 600, and with that comes closeness between it and me. Yeah, never been rebuilt. Same clutch, all of that. Now this one, unlike that last bike, has 13 and 51 gearing. Yeah, this is a good bike. It just feels good. Okay, so we got a few of those. Let's get a couple of these. .1 miles so far. Yeah, you need to get these up to temperature once in a while. And I plan to I'm going to drain the fuel bowls in these OHVs, because I'm not sure when an OHV ride is ever gonna come around the rest of this year. And then of course we got to wait for the high country to open back up, so it's months away from another OHV ride. I'm right in the path of my exhaust. Oh, that was too close to that tree. No brush guards on this thing, just some flimsy plastic. Okay, looks like we went 2.4 miles. There you go, as she climbs past 100 now. It made it to 160. Right now, we've got the 99 XR at room temperature. This bike hasn't been ridden in a good 2 or 3 months. $19.99. It's for sale. $19.99, in great shape, hardly been ridden. This bike feels really good. So let's see if it'll start on the first kick. Get down here to the starting platform. Okay, again, I don't know how much gas is in it. I know the oil's up there. It sounds like it's got quite a bit. But just to make sure, we'll put the rest of this in there. I don't know how much gas is in there, but I surely didn't run it out. And I just want to make sure that I'm getting to the reserve petcock. Now, it's not going to show any oil because this bike, unfortunately, sumps pretty quickly. No oil on the stick. But I know for a fact that it's full of oil. You can't add oil right now. What do you got to do? Reserve, got it. Choke on all the way. Compression release, kick it over. Throttle open. Okay, compression, top dead center right there. Go a little more. Ooh, this has great compression. All right, here we go. Nothing. Nothing. If it was getting run all the time, it would be different. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just been too long. Okay. Now, at this point, you never really know what to do. But if you've been kicking it over a lot and you're not getting anywhere, the thing to do is to prime it some more. We are on reserve, and there should be gas getting to it. See how cold-blooded it is? Cold-blooded. Okay, so you can just look at this bike and see how new it is. It's like a new bike. Yeah, it's been used, you know, there's signs of use. It's broke in. It has 14 and 48 gearing, which makes it high for the backyard. The thing about this bike is everything you touch, you're gonna feel, oh gee, that operates like new. I have zeroed out the odometer, and let's make a couple go rounds. Haven't even worn out a set of tires yet. Okay, so I gotta get back used to being in high gear. Second gear. Front tire washed out on that one. I'm starting to dig into the dirt here, loosen everything up. Everything's getting looser than terra firma. Going around the same spot too many times. That's a little dangerous, huh? Going under that tree. Well, I can get into third gear. So first, second, third, but pretty much you need to downshift again right after that. This is what you want. You want a 600? You want this one. So you can fix it up the way you like them. That's nice. Let's see what temperature we've gotten up to here. We hit 160 and we're rising. We're getting into 190 and we're even hitting 200. 3 bikes, 1 started on first kick. You guys should all be familiar with 2K already. It's my 2000 xr600r number 2. You've got the motor, the frame, and a few other parts. And all of the rest of the stuff on there is from the decommissioned 1991. So remember, we've got the first kick from cold challenge. I forgot to get the temperature of this. You mean I got to prove to you that it's not been running? This bike has run 4 or 5 days ago. I don't know, maybe a week since it's been run. Right now, the gauge is showing room temperature. It's not even rising. The bike's at room temperature. Too many rides garage temperature. This bike likes to have 3 kicks only. I have to turn on power to stuff, and I got to turn on the gas. I don't know where we are on fuel right now. I'd imagine it's pretty full, and I know the oil's good. Let's get that choke going all the way up, and then 3 kicks. 3 kicks with the choke on, the throttle opened. That's what this bike wants. 1, 2. That's kind of like 4, but it likes 3. Next thing, top dead center. Yeah, we're there. It didn't feel good. I want it to feel good and be ready to go. Top dead center, just a little more. We're set. So I've got gas on, choke on. I've got power to the motor on, and here we go. Oh, nothing. Nothing. It's probably because I did more than 3 kicks. This is not a cold-blooded bike. They all start really good after they've gotten out of hibernation. No. Okay. This bike does start on the first kick quite often. Let's see how she does out in the yard. Although I don't intend to ride it much out here. I'm street legal, and I can take you out without fear of anything. But I want to get a couple shots of going around here. This bike is geared even higher than the high geared OHVs. This bike has 14 and 45. Yeah, see, for this, I need to go too often down into first. Can't just stay in second. You can, it can be done, but you're lugging it, and you also start to feel a lot of chain slap and stuff. Here, we're staying in second for this time around. You know, it can be done, but I'd rather have the control you get from a little bit lower gearing and staying in second. Yeah, because see, had to lug it there, lost rear tire traction there. But this isn't what I've got this bike built for anyway. Dodging stuff like this. It's not what I built it for. I built it to ride from here to the high crest of the Sierras and back in a day. For trips up to the mountains. So, in reality, this is the most important bike in the fleet because I use it for everything. I mean, I could get on a trail and stuff, but you would want to watch out that you're not getting into something too crazy. This will take me from the pavement to the dirt to the lake. So with this gearing, 45, thump along all day, take her up to 70 as needed. This is the first kick from cold challenge, and we're not doing too well. So this says the motor's 169 degrees. I'm not going to check it with the outside thermometer. So we're looking good there. Nikki, are you going to start first kick for me from cold? Nikki's a 95 Honda with a nickel-plated frame. It's basically an OHV with just the absolute necessities that you have to put on it in order to make it street legal. If you take a look at Nikki's at room temperature. That's right. Nikki hasn't been started in I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Nikki's low on tire pressure. He doesn't run a whole lot when he's out on the trail. Only 12 up front. I can hear some in there, but I don't know. It's not easy to see down in there. Okay, so we're going to turn it on reserve and bring the choke all the way up. Full choke. And we're going to open up the throttle. And Nikki likes 8 kicks. But there's the matter of the platform. I have this platform for better kicking. Okay, Nikki likes 8. Open that throttle. And then find top dead center. There it is. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks for not letting me down. You deserve a trail ride for that, man. You need to get out. We're on half choke right now. I just want to get Nikki down to an idle. Now Nikki's geared with the 13 and 51 ratio. It's not friendly for the freeway. So 13 and 51. And with that, you go gassing it in each gear for a short little burst, get into high gear, and discover that you're going 35 miles an hour. And you can give it some gas and go 45. You can give it more gas and you can be cruising at 55 miles an hour. It's not too high. It's not geared too low for 55. So this is the kind of gearing you want for this course, because you can just stay in second now. And with knobby tires, well, you're all set to be more aggressive. Yeah, that's Nikki. But we can take Nikki out on the street. He's plated. So they all start first kick now. Now that they're warmed up. You gotta have a bike that's willing to start on the first kick after such a long time. Starting challenge that you have to worry about. You gotta have a bike that's willing to start on the first kick after such a long time. 2 out of 5's not bad, is it? Is that bad? I got 2 out of 5 on the first kick. Cold bikes, I proved it to you. They're cold bikes. I got 2 out of 5 on the first kick. Cold bikes, I proved it to you. They're cold bikes. That was bike number 1 of the Start on First Kick challenge. Failed.